So in today's class we'll see introduction to transmission media. The screen is visible to you all? Okay. So what is there in your screen? What you can able to see?
Introduction to transmission media.
Okay.
Classic.
So I'll explain this one by one. So what is, before explaining that, what is the meaning of this transmission media? Transmission media is nothing but it is the way in which data is transmitted from one place to another place. As you know, yesterday we discussed in topology how the computers are communicating with one to another one, that is from one computer to another computer. So that is your transmission. It means what? How the data is transmitted from one place to another place, that is called as your transmission media. So what is the meaning of this transmission media now here? That is, it is the way in which data is transmitted from one place to another place. Suppose if I'll give you one example, you are here in Belgaum and suppose your friend is in Bangalore, okay, and you are giving a call to your friend with the help of mobile. So you want to pass the information to your friend, okay. So from Belgaum to Bangalore the data is transmitting with the help of mobile, that is nothing but your transmission media. It is nothing but data is transmitted from one place to another place. So you understood what is the meaning of transmission media now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so there are having the classification of transmission media. One is guided or wired media, and one more is unguided or wireless media. So, what is the meaning of this wired media now? Wired media is nothing but data transmitted with wires. With the help of wires, the data is transmitted. As I just now, as I told you the example, with the help of mobile, you're calling to your friends and you're communicating from Belgaum to Bangalore. So, is this a wireless or wired communication? Can you tell me? Yes, wireless. Why? Because there is no wired connection from your mobile to your friend mobile. So, that is your wireless communication. So, here the wired media is nothing but we are doing the communication with the help of wire, that is called wired media. What is the meaning of wireless media now? We are doing the communication with the help of, that is we don't want the wire over here to do the communication, that is wireless. Here in wireless media wire is not required, and in wired media wire is required while doing the communication or while data transferring. So here in wired media there are three examples, that is twisted pair cable, coaxial cable and fiber optic cables. And in unguided or wireless media there are three examples, that is microwave links, infrared and radio waves, that is one more is there. So you all understood these two types of this transmission media?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt in this?
Yes, ma'am.
You all understood what is the meaning of wired, what is the meaning of wire transmission? Yes.
Which needs a wire.
Yes. And what do you mean by wireless media?
We don't need any wires for the communication.
Okay. So we will see first wired media one by one. Okay. So this is wire transmission media. As I told you just now, for your wire transmission media, if you want to transfer the data, then we require the wire to connect to your to communicate from one place to another place. So here in these three examples are there. That is twisted pair. As what happened? Any doubt? Any doubts, Trans? So here there are three examples, that is twisted pair, coaxial cable and fiber optics. So we'll see that one by one. So as you can see in the picture, what you can see in the picture now?
Twisted pair.
Yes. So in twisted pair, see here it is two wires, And these two wires, it is made up of copper. Whatever you can see in the picture, these two wires, it is made up with the help of copper. And this twisted pair, it consists of two conductors. Whatever these two wires, it consists of what? With the help of two conductors, that is with the help of copper. And this, out of these two wires, this one wire carries the actual signal. Okay, and one more cable, that is, it is used only for the ground reference. But whatever the actual signal is carrying through this, only one wire. So there is no required of these two wires, because one wire is only this one wire is used to means transmit the signal from one place to another place. And why these wires are given a color coded? Can anyone know?
It's not different because to differentiate from which wires carry the signals and which are ground.
Yes, very good. That is to identify every cable, means which wire is sending the information and which wire it is used for ground purpose. So for that purpose, these wires are color coded. So that is nothing but your twisted pair. So in twisted pair, there are having advantages and disadvantages. As you can see in twisted pair, we are using only two wires, and these two wires is made up of copper, so it is a cheap. It is not costly, it is a cheap. And whenever you are working with this twisted pair, it is easy to work. Then there are two disadvantages of having this twisted pair, that is low data rate and short range. So can you tell me what is the meaning of this short range?
Ma'am, short range means that we can't extend the wire more than very long.
It is not like that. Suppose whenever you are sending the data from one place to another place, okay? So from starting to one place, we can't send the data to, the range is having longer, we can't send the data. So it is a short range. That is one of the disadvantages it is having. Next, it is low data rate. Whatever the data rate is there, it is having very low. So these two are disadvantages of this twisted pair. You understood about the advantages and disadvantages of this twisted pair? Okay. So in this twisted pair, there are two types. One is UTP and one more is STP. The long form of UTP is what? Unshielded twisted pair. And STP means what? Shielded twisted pair. So what do you mean by this UTP now? In unshielded twisted pair, as you can see this is like a twisted pair, and here shielding is not there. Okay, in UTP there is a no shielding of any metal, it is just a wire, so it is a UTP. And this UTP, it is more common as there is no shielding of the copper, so it is less cost. The cost of this UTP is very less. It is not like STP, this cost is very less. So you all understood about this UTP now?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So next, what you can see in the picture?
STP.
Yes. What is the long form of STP? Yes, that is shielded twisted pair. Okay, so what is the meaning of this shielded twisted pair? As I told you, unshielded is nothing but there is no copper is shielded in this twisted pair. But as you can see the image of this shielded twisted pair, as you can see this metal which is shielding for this wire, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in shielded twisted pair, it is made up of this metal wire, it is coded over here. Okay, so as you can see in UTP, there is no shielded of the any metal, but as you can see in the STP, there is a metal is shielded over here. So this is shielded twisted pair. So as because of this shielded twisted pair of metal, this STP, it is a costly. It is not, it is having a more cost as compared to the UTP. So this is about your STP. As you all understood, what do you mean by twisted pair?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you tell me one answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So twisted pair cables are made up of which wires?
Copper.
Yes, it is made up of copper wires. And in this, it is they are given the wires for that it is coated with color. Why it is coated with color?
To identify the cables.
Yes, to identify the every cables. That is which cable is used for the ground reference and which cable is used for the purpose of to pass the actual signal. So for that purpose, it is given the color coated. So which all are the two types of twisted pair?
Shielded twisted pair, unshielded twisted pair.
Okay. So what do you mean by that is unshielded twisted pair? Yes, it is not shielded with any metal, but in shielded twisted pair, it is shielded with the metal pair. Okay. So next comes coaxial cable. Second one is what? Coaxial cable. So as you can see in the picture, this is your coaxial cable. So before making this, it is just like this. Okay. So afterwards, they will coated outside, and it will looks like this, and they will give the color outside over here. So as you can see this is your inner and this is your outer cable. Okay, so this is your inner copper and this is your outer cable. So these coaxial cables are copper cables. It is also made up of the copper wires only, but it is having the proper shielding over here. As you can see over here in your twisted pair, it is not coated with any shielding, but as you can see here, it is shielded with the proper, it is better shielding it's having, and it is the, as compared to twisted pair cable, it is better shielding over here. In this also there are using two wires. So in this, as you can see here, this inner copper wire, as before that, as you can see here, which is at the center, the inner copper, it is looking like this, but when it will shielded to the metal, it will looking like this. And this inner copper wire, which is at the center, is made up of the solid conductor. As you can see over here, this is your inner copper of this coaxial cable. So this inner copper wire, which is at the center, it is made up of what? Solid conductor. And as you can see, this outer copper wire also made up of what? That is solid conductor. And why it is used? It is used to protect from the external electromagnetic interface. It is used for the purpose of, because if you want to protect from the external electromagnetic interference which all are coming and which all are disturbing for them, so to protect from that, we are giving this outer copper wire. And see, your inner conductor is a solid wire. Whatever this inner conductor is there, this is your solid wire, and whatever this outer conductor is there, it is shielded with the copper. Why it is shielded with that? Because to protect from the electromagnetic interference, so it is shielded with the copper wire. So you understood what is the meaning of this coaxial cable?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So next comes optical fiber cable. So as you can see in the picture, this is your optical fiber cable. Here it is outlayer jacket. This is your buffer. This is your cladding, and this is your core. So there are having mainly four parts in this. So these fiber optic cables are not affected by electromagnetic interference. Why it is not affected by electromagnetic interference?
Because there are many layers.
Yes, as not like that, as because of not having many layers, so because of that it is not affected by electromagnetic interference, because the copper wire is wrapped around. As you can see here, copper wire is wrapped around in every layer, so it is electromagnetic interference are not affected to this. And also noise and distortion is very less, as because of this copper wire is means wrapped around over here, as because of this the noise and distortions will very less. And this cable is expensive. Why it is expensive? Because we have to coat this with copper wires, so this cost is having large, so it is expensive. So you understood about this optical fiber cables?
Yes, ma'am.
How many layers in this?
Ma'am, 4.
Which all are those?
Outer bracket, buffer, and
outer bracket, insulator steel, core cladding, conductor.
Okay. Can you tell me why optic fiber cables are not affected by electromagnetic interference?
because every copper wire is insulated.
Yes, because the copper wire is coated, wrapped around through all these layers, so it is not affected by any electromagnetic interference. Then why it is expensive?
Because every copper wire, because it has 4 layers and every copper wire is insulated.
Yes, because in every layer we are using the copper wire. Copper wire is still wrapped around in that, so it cost expensive. Understood this? Okay. So next is wireless transmission media. As I told you earlier, what is the meaning of wireless transmission media?
Which is carrying
Wires.
Yes, data is transmitted with without wires. We don't require to transmit the data. We don't require here wire connections. Without wire also we can transmit the data. As I gave you the example of mobile. So there are having types of wireless transmission media. That is your infrared, microwave transmission and radio wave transmission. So as in the radio wave transmission, there are having the examples, that is Bluetooth, Wi-Fi technology and WiMAX is there. So one by one we'll see here. First we will see here infrared. You all have the TV in your home?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? If you want to change the channel or signal, then what you are using for that? Yes, you are using the remote for that. Okay. So in between your remote and TV, if suppose middle your brother or sister sometime come, then whether that channel will get changed?
No, ma'am.
Yes. Why it will happen like that? Why it will not change?
Ma'am, because the infrared rays will not go to the cable.
Yes, very good. That is, if in between someone comes, then whatever that waves is there, that will not get passed to that from remote to that TV. So that's why your channel will not get changed. That is the best example of your infrared. That is your remote and TV. Whenever you are changing the channel from remote, and suppose if the whatever the waves are passing, that waves it will go directly, that is unidirectional. It is not omnidirectional. This infrared, it is unidirectional. Only through one direction it will pass that waves from your remote to TV. And if suppose sometimes in between middle TV and remote, if someone comes, then that waves will not pass till TV, so that channel will not get changed. That is nothing but your infrared waves. So here, as you can see in the picture, before the ancient people, when there is no Wi-Fi facility and Bluetooth flash facility, that time they are going to use this infrared to pass the data from one mobile to another mobile. And see this, the range of this is only 5 meters. Suppose your TV is in first room, and if suppose if you want to change the channel with the help of remote, and you are outside of the home, so from there can you change the channel? Yes. Why? Because it is having the range only 5 meters. If you'll go far from that, then this channel will not get changed. So you understood what is the meaning of this infrared? Okay. So next, what you can see in the picture?
Ma'am, network towers.
And what about this? It is exactly looking like how your TV antenna is there.
Dish antennas.
Yes. Okay. So these types of your waves, that is called microwave transmission. So this microwave transmission, it is having the range that is from 1 gigahertz to 30 gigahertz. As I'll give you one example of microwave transmission, that is, suppose you placed where you are located your TV antenna.
On terrace.
Why you are locating the TV antenna on your terrace? Why not in home?
Ma'am, if we the terrace will block all the microwaves if it is not on the terrace.
Yes, but why you are means locating the TV antenna only in the this terrace? Why not inside the home?
Range is very
Yes. Why? Because whatever that waves are passing from TV antenna, and it will pass directly where the set through the satellites. It will pass directly that TV antenna waves to the satellites. In the sense, whatever you can able to see the pictures, whatever you can see the images in your TV, as because of this antenna, whatever the antenna, it will pass the waves directly through that satellite which is located in the sky. So because of that, you can able to see the picture by sitting in the home. If you can locate the TV antenna inside the room, then that waves will not get passed through that means antenna which is located at the room. So because of that, whatever your TV antenna is there, that is located to your floor or that is your terrace. Okay, so you understood about this microwave transmission.
Yes, ma'am.
In this microwave transmission, it is having the maximum range, and it can be having 1 gigahertz to 30 gigahertz. It is having the maximum range. It can pass the data over there. As you can see, this corresponds to wavelengths from 30 centimeters to 1 centimeter. From starting down 1 centimeter to 30 centimeter, whatever the data is there, it will pass from one place to another place. As I told you the example, that is from TV antenna to satellites. So you understood what is the meaning of this microwave transmission, how the data will pass.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt in this?
Ma'am, what is the range of it?
It is having the range 1 gigahertz to 30 gigahertz. Means suppose if you will consider in the form of centimeter from down to up, then it is 1 centimeter to 30 centimeter. From your TV antenna to satellites, it is from 1 centimeter to 30 centimeter. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So next is radio wave transmission. Okay. So what is the meaning of this radio wave transmission over here now? So as you can see in the image, what you can see in this?
Tower.
Yes, this is a tower which is located in the city also. Yes, where it is located?
I'm in the city.
Yes. So now, okay, I'll give you an example. As you all have car,
No, ma'am.
okay. So if you have car and see some car facilities like the using the remote to open the door and to close the door. As you can on the radio button, that is your remote button, then suddenly the door of the car will get open, and if you want to close or if you want to close the door, then you can again use the remote. With the help of that, your car door will get closed automatically. That you saw at least. Yes.
And these are only be in Japan.
Okay, so here also it came with the help of the remote. You can open the door and you can close the door by sitting in your home. Okay, so as you can see, this radio transmission, that is the one of the example of your radio transmission. It is also having the maximum range, that is from 10 meters to 33 feet. That it is having the range that is maximum 10 meters. Okay, if you are go far from that, then you can't able to close that door and you can't able to open the door over here. So in radio wave transmission, they're having some of the technologies we are using, that is Bluetooth technology we are using, Wi-Fi and WiMAX technology. So we'll see that one by one. So this radio wave communication are omnidirectional. As you can see this task, whatever the data is passing from this is omnidirectional. Can anyone know what is the meaning of omnidirectional?
No, ma'am. In any direction.
Yeah. And what is the meaning of unidirectional?
I'm only one.
Yes.
One direction.
It will, data will pass only through one direction. Unidirection means only through one direction. Whereas the omnidirection is nothing but all the directions. Okay. So this radio wave transmission, it is omnidirectional. Whereas the microwave transmission is what? Whether it is unidirectional or omnidirectional? As I gave you the example for microwave, that is from TV antenna to your satellites. How it will go? Okay, forget that. TV to remote. Remote to your TV. Yes, it is. It will go to only one directional. That is unidirectional. But this radio waves, that is omnidirectional. Whatever the data you are passing, transmission is happen, it will happen in all the directions. So in this radio waves transmission, it is easy to generate, and it will be travel to long distances and penetrate through the buildings easily. So here there are having some of the technologies we are using in radio waves. So as you can see this is your Bluetooth technology. As you know all, why are using the Bluetooth in your mobile?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Why are using the Bluetooth?
I'm to connect other mobile.
Only for that purpose we are using.
Because
Or to connect to speakers to share.
If you want to transfer the data from one mobile to another mobile, then what you are using?
I'm Bluetooth.
As
Bluetooth.
as before that, ShareIt is used. As there is a China application, so ShareIt is closed, and we are sharing the file with the help of Bluetooth. As if you want to transmit the data from one mobile to another mobile, we are using the facilities called as Bluetooth facility. And in this, the data transfer between the devices at a rate of 1 Mbps. It will transfer the data only at the rate of 1 Mbps, not more than that. And to communicate, Bluetooth device often must be within about 10 meters. We can transfer the data within that 10 meters. We can't transfer the data from one mobile to another mobile, not more than 10 meters. Only if the range is between 10 meters, then only we can able to transmit the data. So you all understood what is the meaning of this Bluetooth technology?
yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, so next one is Wi-Fi. As I told you in the previous class, what is the long form of Wi-Fi?
Wireless fidelity.
Why it is used?
Ma'am, to connect to other mobile hotspots.
Yes. And with the help of this Wi-Fi, we are transferring the data from one mobile to another mobile. If you want to transfer the data from one mobile to another mobile, then we are using this Wi-Fi. As you saw, whenever you are opening the ShareIt and whenever you are sending the images, that time this Wi-Fi automatically it will get on. As you can saw that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So that is whenever you are transferring the data from one mobile to another mobile, this Wi-Fi facility will on suddenly. And this communication devices after must be within about 30 meters. It is having the range till 30 meters. It is not having more than that. It is having the range till 30 meters. As you can see, this Bluetooth is having only 10 meters range. But what about this Wi-Fi? It is having 30 meters.
Ma'am, what is Mbps?
Mbps, it is nothing, it is in the form of unit. How you are using for the different units, like that 1 Mbps, it is in the form of unit they gave. So like how meter is there, centimeter is there, like that Mbps is also unit. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next comes WiMAX. So long form of WiMAX is what? Worldwide interoperability for microwave access. It is used for the microwaves as compared to this Wi-Fi. This WiMAX, it is having greater distance and greater number of users. It means what? As compared to the Wi-Fi, most people they are using the WiMAX communication. Why? Because it covers the greater distance as compared to this Wi-Fi, and it operates the higher speed. As you can see, this Wi-Fi only it will operate till 30 meters, but this WiMAX it will operate the higher speed. It is the speed of this is very high, so because of that the people most of the people they are using the WiMAX as compared to the Wi-Fi. Understood about the WiMAX?
Ma'am, what is the range of it?
As
Ma'am, what is the range of it?
it is having the greater range as compared to the Wi-Fi. I don't know the exact range of this WiMAX, but it is having the maximum range than this Wi-Fi. In tomorrow's class, I'll tell you the range of this WiMAX. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll search and I'll tell you the range of this.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, see, so till now you understood everything?
Yes, ma'am.
You understood what do you mean by this twisted pair?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the meaning of wire transmission media?
Ma'am, it's 50 kilometers. It is transferring human wire.
Yes. Then what do you mean by transmission media?
Ma'am, WiMAX range is 50 kilometers.
Okay. You search?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So its range is what? 50 kilometers. Okay. So what is the definition of transmission media? What do you mean by transmission media?
Ma'am, can you repeat again?
What do you mean by transmission media?
Ma'am, it transfers data.
It transfers data.
By wired mode or unwired mode.
I'm asking what is the meaning of transmission media?
Networks.
That is not called transmission media. The data is transmitted from one place to another place. That is called your transmission media. There are two types. One is wired transmission media and another is wireless transmission media. Wired means with the help of wire we are communicating or we are transferring that data from one place to another place. Whereas the wireless is nothing but without wire we can transmit the data. In wire transmission media, these are the three examples, that is twisted pair, coaxial and fiber optics. Whereas in wireless, we discuss infrared, microwave transmission and radio wave. So can you give me the example of infrared, which I explained just now?
Ma'am, TV cable.
Yes.
TV.
TV and remote, which are passing the waves from remote to your TV. Okay, so the next part of this chapter we'll see in the next class. So till this you have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Oh, ma'am.
Any doubt you have?